Alright guys, jumping into the tournament for intensive training shoot this time. So we are taking on the Bhed Psyches. Luka Goer's taking on the Ronso Fangs. I realize I don't remember who actually learns this. Is it Brother? Oh yeah, it's Brother or Shinra. Okay, yeah, we're gonna teach this to Brother. That was almost dangerous. I almost didn't know who to give the, the prize to. But yeah, let's watch the game and see what we do. I don't know. I think what the last tournament we got seeded in, this tournament we got seeded in, like it's just kind of weird how that works. Yeah, I guess it's just lucky. I mean, 33% chance of being seeded, right? And then 33% chance again to be seeded. So it's not impossible. If we go into the next tournament and we're also seeded, then we're like, okay, something hokey is going on. Or we're just the luckiest team to ever exist. But yeah, well, we're going to have Eager Pass to Judah here. I don't think it's going to mean anything. I think we are easily going to dominate this team. It just feels like the thing to do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We've been doing really good, and I firmly believe that they are in way over their head. So yeah, Riku's going to pass to Yuna. One of the things we probably do need to do for this team, which we talked about before, is we need to reevaluate positioning. Because, and you know, I had talked about this before, but with the intensive training, people's positions might change. Like, certain people might just be better for certain things. Specifically, I think this is crazy to say. Absolutely bonkers. But I need to double check Brother and see if he's a frontliner. Like, see who does he take someone's position? Does he take bigs? Does he take pains? I don't know. Like, based on the stats, we need to figure that out. But yeah, we're gonna have Riku here push up. Temple's also gonna challenge. Everyone's gonna challenge Riku, but no one can touch her. She's getting the corkscrew shot off, and this is likely to be a 3-0. Or Nimric's gonna stop it. Alright, he's got some fight left in him. Buddy will challenge here. Okay, so they keep the ball for more than 2 seconds. Good for them. Good for them. It's not always the case with the Bhed Psyches, and they lose it. They were looking so good until they were looking so bad. So here's an idea. Do we look at like a change of formation? There's a big part of me that wants to put Buddy in the very front so he can always encounter it with his 99 attack, but I don't know if that's foolish or not. There's probably also a firm argument for what I'm doing right now is working really well, so like why change it? But my argument against that is like it works now, but it could be better. So you're going to have Eager Pass to Judah again. I mean, that worked the last 3 times, right? It'll work this time. I think we're going to strongly look into the Brother big switch. I don't know. I'm torn because I feel like Brother is like better at defense than bigs, right? Like that's what I think. It just feels that way. But I mean, not to say a spicy thing here, but I feel like the flanks of Brother and Wedge in that position in general is pointless. I feel like it doesn't do a lot. They rarely, if ever, like interact in the game. Like there's nothing there, you know. I mean, I think one of the big like true tests for us is we're gonna face the Aurochs, and then we're also gonna face the Xanark and Abes. And then we'll know. We'll face them and be like, oh, like we're actually in trouble. Like we're a dummy for making this position, or we're geniuses, or just whatnot, right? I mean, that's the big question. Couple challenges, Riku dodges. Man, Riku is not having a good day on attempted goals. She has missed 2 so far. I mean, that is terrible record. I mean, I get it. It happens, but rough life. So you're going to have Buddy here push left side. Pass all the way to Barrack. I mean, they got 30 seconds to score 3 goals. Terrible start to that. It's a rough life. It's a rough life. Just gonna have Brother here push right. I guess just as I said, we don't use Brother. Oh wait, no, Brother's attack is bad. 24. Ah, it kills me. Brother's shoot goes to 99, but with every other stat of his, I think we got to keep him there. We got to keep him in the position that is going to mean that he has the least relevancy out of anyone. He is not there. Why is it always 0.34 seconds left? It's so weird. It's always that. But yeah, we are going to finish this up 4-0. Obviously, we're not going to score in the, milliseconds time. But yeah, then we're going to see the Goers versus the Fangs. Should be a Goers victory. And it is. Well, maybe. Oh, Gosnaranzo volleys. They almost had it. Almost got the tie. Well, we claim our first place prize, and again, that is going to be for Brother. So Brother is going to increase his shoot now. And then what we just need, Shinra, and that's it. I mean, that's not too bad. Like, that's pretty good. So we're going to go to Scout here because we got to scout Brother back. It's always a little bit of just like resetting this. It's a bit tedious, I would argue, but it's not too bad. That was my bad. I didn't mean to exit the menu. There was no... If you're looking at this for a guide, there was literally no reason for me to do that. That was just me misclicking. That'd be weird if you're looking at this for a guide. Just for the fact that this is episode like 174 and you're like, I know this one has the answers. You're like, okay. Alright, let's change formation because I will forget that during the game. And then I know we just got Brother back, but let's look at our good old friend Wedge and Brother because we want to get both their stats up. Again, looking at 99 pass for Wedge and then 99 shoot for Brother. So it shouldn't be terrible. I mean, generally it just takes time. Like, that's what it comes down to. I think just for my own sanity, I'm going to do this until we max out Wedge's pass. Because I feel like I'm just going to forget to level up Wedge. You know what I mean? Like, I will just forget, and then Wedge will be the forgotten, discarded player on the side. As he already is, you know? But even more so. Man, all the points. I like to think of the points as amount of time in the sphere pool, and we are just hogging it all. Like, we are not allowing any team to ever use the sphere pool that is not named the Gullwings. We're just like, you know what? How about we do everything all the time, and you all suck. Let me tell you, it's a rough life. It's a rough life. I mean, the positive of us doing this is we know for a fact that Wedge and Brother only need to level up pass and shoot because we have seen no other stats increase, and we would have with the scrimmage. Like, that's the really nice thing about scrimmage. I've talked about it before, but the fact that it increases all stats means that we don't have to go through a long drawn-out process to figure out, like, what stats are we missing, what stats do we have, like, have we messed up anything? It's never a question. Okay, so the game heard me when I said I was going to max level Wedge at the end of this video, and then decided to give him an injury after every single scrimmage. So that's annoying. Sorry, I'm quitting on brother. I'm gonna get him rested, but I'm not increasing his shooting anymore. It's causing too many issues. And what do we have for Wedge now? He is already 8. Okay, that's pretty good. 88, 89. All right, now this is better. Is a lot better. It's like pulling teeth. I'm telling you guys, man. It is sometimes hard to get these players to level up without like breaking every bone in their body. I do think it would be interesting, like if there was permanent injuries. So like you would overtrain and then you get like a career-ending injury on a player. That'd be kind of interesting as a mechanic. I don't think it should be a default mechanic, just like a hard mode mechanic. You know what I mean? Like when you play Fallout and you're like, I'm gonna do survival, you know, or whatever. Just a cool little gimmick, not a mandatory part of the game. I don't know. I'm just a huge fan of like optional things like that, though, to where it's like the player can customize their experience heavily and then just do whatever they want to do, and you know, that's why as much crap as like Bethesda gets, I do like that they release a modding toolkit, because they're like, hey, if you guys think you guys can do it better than us, then do it. Like, figure it out. I know how many memes are made of that, though, you know. Bethesda's got a whole fan base fixing their games, but no, I think it's cool. I wish Final Fantasy would do something like that, like more release tools to assist in editing games. Although Final Fantasy's not really like that kind of game. It's very single player, like story driven, which I guess you could say. Bethesda's are as well, but I don't know. It just feels different. Like it feels like a very like, I don't know, strict journey. Although maybe it's just because of how it's been. But anyways, we are going to end it here. We finally got Wedge's pass up to 99. Let me tell you, like pulling teeth. And the last thing we have to increase is range. We will work on brother later, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.